welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair if you're new here. Today we're going to do, here in a minute, an Amazon haul of the things that I bought on Prime Day. I haven't had a chance to touch them, but I thought I would do a little quick story time before I start. As some of you know, I was dealing with squirrels in the attic, critters scratching my wall, haven't slept in my own bed. All of a sudden last week, my house became inundated with flies, and I'm talking millions of flies. And I just couldn't understand what was going on. I'm trying to kill them left and right. On Friday, I started to get an odor from my bathroom. I was like, that critter that was scratching in my wall must have died. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I called the squirrel guys that were supposed to come back anyway. They were like, we haven't seen anything go in or out from the cameras they had set up on the roof at the open hole. So they blocked everything up. He was like, yeah, that's definitely a dead animal, but we don't do like in-wall retrieval, and there's no way for me to get it from the attic or the crawl space. He went under there too, just to see if he could get it from the underside, and he couldn't. So he's like, you're kind of just gonna have to ride it out. Meanwhile, we're here with 90-degree temperatures, and I'm like, all I can think is the smell is gonna get worse and worse and worse. It's not gonna be pretty. I kind of like panic called a critter company that does in-wall removals and scheduled them, but they couldn't come until Monday, and this was on a Saturday. So I texted my brother and I was like, hey, can you please maybe open up my bathroom wall and get this dead animal out just so the smell can dissipate? So he came over Saturday while it was working and literally dismantled my bathroom. Like the vanity, the sink, the toilet, everything was removed. He cut open the wall in 3 spots. Nothing was in my wall. And the smell started to go away like instantly. Sorry, I've got bug bites like crazy on my ankles. It was like, it's gotta be, your toilet. I think the seal broke on your toilet and it's your sewer exhaust, kind of backing into the room with smell because it went away as soon as we opened everything up. And so he replaced the seal, put my toilet back, put the whole bathroom back together before I got off work. And I was like, oh, the smells like so much better. And on Sunday, there was still a hint of smell. And he was like, well, get some bleach and pour it down your tub. He's like, if the smell comes back stronger, you may want to call a plumber. That they may need to clean out your sewer exhaust, or maybe there's like a missing P-trap in your tub. And I was like, okay. Well, Monday came and the smell was back again and strong. So I called a plumber. A plumber came out and he walked in my bathroom and said, that's a dead animal. That is not your sewer. He double checked the crawl space to make sure the sewer line didn't have a crack in it. No smell still down there. He had an idea and decided, the lever to turn on your shower on and off. He's like, I'm gonna check something. So he took that off, and as soon as he removed it, he said the smell was so bad it made him want to throw up, which is not normally a problem for him. So he was like, I think the animal's right behind this spot. And he's like, give me a second, I'm gonna go get my camera from the garage, or from his truck, like the ones that you could stick down a drain. So he basically stuck it in that hole in the wall, and he's like, yeah, there's an animal right there. He's like, you can see the fur and the foot. He's like, so you need to call somebody that can remove it from the other side, aka my bedroom. And they can remove it. You can tell them it's like right here above the on off for the shower. I'm like, are you kidding me? We gotta put up with the smell. So I called the critter people back that I had originally scheduled and canceled. And they're like, well, we can't come out till tomorrow. So yesterday, Tuesday, he shows up. It took him 30 minutes. He literally cut a hole in my bedroom wall. Sure enough, there was a dead animal. It was not a squirrel, it was a possum. Apparently this possum went into the attic, and which I didn't know they could climb houses. That's kind of creepy to me. But anyway, so this possum crawled up on my roof, got in the hole that the squirrels were using, got into the attic. And he's like, it's unfortunate because this possum literally fell down your wall and got wedged between the copper pipe for the shower and the wall stud. And he was wedged. He couldn't get out. He couldn't move, which explains why he kept scratching in the same spot all the time, because he was trying to get himself out and he couldn't. So he died. He removed it. I got to patch the wall still. But the smell officially, I think, is gone today, and it's Wednesday. I doused the bathroom in some Febreze, even though the smell went away quite a bit after he removed the animal, which I expected. there was still a little bit of lingering smell. So I just kind of, you know, sprayed some Febreze in there this morning, left the window open longer in the fan so it could kind of air out today, but it's good enough I could shut the bathroom up this afternoon. I am thankful that the critter's dead. I'm thankful the critter's out of my wall. Unfortunately, those were things I was not planning on happening and repairs that I was not planning for because I got charged by the plumber and the critter guy. And oh yeah, and to top it off, I think I mentioned I got like a severe case of heat exhaustion when I mowed the yard last time, like beyond what I've ever had. I ended up paying somebody to come mow my yard. So he came and did that today, which I'm very thankful. The yard looks great. He did more than I normally do. I may end up paying him to keep it up just to prevent myself from getting sick because that was brutal. But two things. I'm gonna go show you what I'm talking about in my bedroom and then I'm gonna get to showing you what I bought on Amazon Prime Day. So I literally had to move like all of my furniture away so he could get here. But you can see he had to cut a hole. He was trying to keep it as small as possible, but with the location of where this thing is wedged, he had to cut a second piece to get enough room for him to grab this possum because he said he had to lift it from both ends like 2 feet further up in the wall before he could slide it out. That's a project I'll be working on hopefully tomorrow so I can get this back and then I can finally sleep in my own bed. That's what happened. I know that's a long story and some of you probably could care less, but I just thought I would share what's been going on. And now I can show you what I bought from Amazon. First thing I bought, if I can remember prices, I'll try to share them, but they're just good deals, something to look out for on the next Prime Day. So I had ordered this harness for the dog. I measured him before I ordered it, and somehow this thing is really big. Like I can get my hand in between, and unfortunately there's no adjustments. So I thought, being it's still Prime time, I ordered the next size down to see if that was better. This one's tight and there's no adjustments. So I know I'm going to be returning these, but I think it was like $10 for them. The other thing I bought was a cord hider. I'm not going to open this one up. It's like to hide your cords behind a TV and stuff. So I bought this. I want to say it was like 12 bucks maybe. However, this I feel like is a bit more frivolous because this was for my bedroom to hide the cords from the TV that's mounted. I don't think it's necessary, so I think I'm gonna return this as well. Eye patches, we have our girls trip coming up and I thought these would be fun to have, and they were on sale. I also, on an impulse, bought these cloth napkins, which I haven't opened, but I thought they were so pretty, so beachy. Like this would be perfect for a summer tablescape. Some EOS chapstick. I don't think this was on sale, I can't remember. But I wanted these also for our girls trip because I'm making like gift bags for them. I got a new cell phone case. It's just another, I think it was clear or white. There were a couple other things I bought that I don't have because they were gifts and I shipped all that stuff home. Oh yeah, it's a white one. Which I'm pretty sure I've bought this one before and it was on sale, but my current cell phone, which obviously you're on, is getting a bit dingy looking, so I thought it might be time for a new case. These were on sale because these were like 20 bucks originally. They're just like ice packs I can throw in the freezer to put in my coolers, and they're bigger, I think, than the ones I have now. Two other things that were kind of frivolous and I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna keep. These were on sale and I find them very pretty. I'm just wondering if I would like actually wear them. I mean, I got them with the idea of the beach trip, but I'm not sure. I don't want to take them all the way out, but you can kind of see they're like a dangling monstera leaf. They're just silver. Now that I see them, they're kind of cheap looking. Like they might not be great quality, so I may have to think those ones through. There was a sale going on in cleaning stuff. So there was two things that I was buying that were counted in this thing. Like if you spent 50 bucks, you got $15 on your next Amazon purchase. So I was already ordering two of these, which were counted. It's like a battery operated cleaning brush that's handheld. You know, I have the one for the shower, which is awesome, but this I thought would be nice for like sinks and grout, things like that. So I bought myself one. I ordered my mom one and had it shipped to her, but I was just shy by a few dollars. So I I bought the Mrs. Meyer's dish soap to fill that $50 need in the tomato vine, because I've actually been surprisingly loving the all-purpose cleaner I bought. It's more like a perfumey tomato vine, but it does take me back to the farm growing up. It's like a under the desk, you like attach it with these clamps to the top and the bottom, and then you can put cords in it. The ones that are under my desk, the cords that are in there keep disconnecting from my desk, and then they're in the way of my feet, and especially because it's an up and down raising. This was a random impulse that I bought later on, a package of fly swatters, because the one I had was falling apart, and with the infestation I had going on, I needed one that wasn't going to break. So this was a 5-pack, and this was on sale for $5. This was on sale for like $8. It's a 6x8 tarp. The one that I have for leaves and stuff is so torn up. I was like, I need to get a fresh one before leaf season, although I may be paying somebody to do it now, but can always have a tarp. As we all know, the little green machine always goes on sale on Prime Day, and I've never bought one. This one is actually the Little Green Machine Mini, which is much smaller. It was on sale. Normally it's like $99, and I think it was $69 when I bought it. I need this for the carpet in here because this carpet gets dirty so easy. I bought a new stick vacuum that was on sale. I'm not going to take this out yet. That's kind of what it looks like. And this was on sale as well. But at the same time, I went ahead and ordered the replacement filters because these were on sale too. And the problem I'm having with my current vacuum is I can't buy replacements because they don't sell that kind anymore. A cell phone tripod, a little slimmer, a little easier to use for filming. But also I wanted it for our beach trip so I could take pictures on the beach and we can set my phone up. This was on sale. It's a travel size steamer. I want to say it was like 22 bucks or something. But I like that it was foldable and small and I could put it away in the closet or in the laundry room real easy. But I hate ironing. I feel like it's such a chore. And I thought with something like this, it would be so much easier when I do need to iron something out. Okay, so for this one, it was a 2-pack of these organizers. I don't know if you can see that, but they're like rectangular and they have dividers in them. I wanted one to go in my bathroom to kind of hold the feminine care products and organize them. These are water filters for the fridge because this was $30 for 3 of them. And yeah, I just used my last one, and the ones that I normally buy that go with the fridge itself are like 40 bucks a piece. I did buy this brand, which was cheaper the last time because I want to say it was 40 for 2, which was still better. I got 2, but when I saw that they had them $30 for 3, I was like, yes, please. I need those for the fridge. And this is the last box, you guys. Oh, the other thing I bought that is not in this mess was a new flush lever for the spare bathroom. I know I already replaced it once. The problem was the one that I bought was a universal, and because it was plastic and I had to like force bend it to make it fit into the toilet, it has unbended itself over time, and now you have to like lift the lever to like stop the flushing, otherwise my toilet will run. These are like a braided placemat, but they have a fringe on the side. These were on sale and I've been eyeing them up all summer as well, but it did come with a set of rope coasters, which I thought I could use those at my desk. That's pretty much everything I bought on Prime Day. Don't ask me how much I spent. I know I spent a lot. I was a bit frivolous with it because I had gotten a bonus check and I was like, oh, Blair's gonna buy a bunch of stuff on Amazon, just to wait a couple days and then end up with the whole mess and everything I had to pay for that. So that's why I said some of these things I know I'm gonna send back for sure. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of a glimpse of the things I bought. Granted, most of it was cleaning stuff, and the little story time of what happened with the critter in the attic and how my week's been. On the plus side, critter's dead, it's gone. I can go back to my room once the wall's patched. They didn't charge me too much on that part, which was really pleasant. God is good and life will get better. I hope that you enjoyed this haul, and as always, I hope everyone has a blessed day.